I see some people coming in here. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hey, there they are. Look at all these folks. What's up, David Iverson? OHKL, because that's what I'm going to call you from now on. Michael Morgan. Alex's Knives and Such. Hello, and hello there, Bill. And RJ, what's up, buddy? How are you guys doing tonight? Oh, there is Sergeant First Class Patina Pants himself, Jared White. And look, Jared, somebody sent me a box of cookies. Says right here, Cheryl's Cookies. And I'm so excited to open them. There's got to be like 725 or 50 or so cookies in there. No, Alex, I'm going live through my phone on StreamYard. But yeah, we're gonna open this box here, and then we have this little envelope, and then another little envelope. And I'll try not to dox anybody. So if you see an address, just pretend that you didn't. Yeah, if you go live through a third party live streaming platform, it bypasses. Basically, YouTube is just saying you can't use them as a live streaming platform. They're not going to handle your stream if you don't have 1,000 subs. Right here, Marcos. Hey, what's up, Marcos? We got some Cheryl's Cookies right here. Jared sent them, so if they're not cookies, y'all be disappointed at him. What's going on, Brother Worm? Good to see you, buddy. You've never seen a fam jam. Well, you're seeing one now, Alex, and it's brand new. Because Papa's got a brand new bag. Oh, you dang right, Bill. I love white chocolate macadamia. Fingers crossed, Jared. No, it's StreamYard, Alex. Living the dream, my man. And I guess, they say it's proper protocol to welcome people who may be tuning in on the Pondy replay. So, welcome all you Pondy replayers. I hope you enjoy the stream. Not going to have a clue who you are until afterwards if you leave comments, but enjoy, my friends. Bees, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. And there's Mr. Alex himself. What's happening, buddy? Dennis Watson, good to see you, my friend. Jim Shepard snuck in somehow without me seeing him, but I see him now. You can't hide forever. Rearrange this lighting a little bit. Maybe turn it up a hair. So whenever you guys are ready for me to open these packages, somebody just respond, never mind the bollocks, open the packages, and we'll get on with it. You can't hide it all. At 270, yes, sir. I know that very, very well. That's where I had gotten to at one point, Brother Jim. Although I'm probably not as svelte and tall as you are. I'm like around the neighborhood of 5'9", 5'10", so I didn't wear it very well. All right, RJ. RJ has sounded the starting gun, so let's go ahead and dig into this. So here are some cookies, and that's I'm sticking with that because it says right here, it says cookies. Even though in marker it says "Do not expect cookies," I believe that that's a red herring. It's trying to throw me off the actual scent of what is in here. 6'1". See, yeah, you definitely wear it much better than I ever could. I was like, you've seen Alice in Wonderland, right? So like, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum. Oh my goodness, dude! Holy crap! Okay, all right. You know what? No, that was just a sneak peek, and you guys are gonna be mad at me, but we have to take a trip around the perimeter of the box, because what we have, there's some secret coded messages that our good friend Sergeant Patina Pants placed on here, and I can't close it, so we're just gonna have to do it like this. But see, this is depicting a llama, and it is spitting in the face of a turtle. And again, see, not Cheryl's. That's bogus. There, I know there's cookies in here somewhere. Oops. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all, I can't edit that out, so pretend y'all didn't see that. And then we have "Do not expect Cheryl's cookies." And then on this side, see, I don't know if you guys knew this. The fun fact: 40% of koalas have chlamydia. Apparently, don't know how they got it. If they're just like carriers and they're born with it and they give it to each other. And then this is disguised. The cookies are disguised as a tactical gear subscription box prototype. So yeah, and I'm not gonna do any doxing again. All right, now, dude, like that's precious, man. Like I will. Okay, I now have the official channel note writing pen right here. And if you tell me that this was meant for Marley, tough crap. Marley ain't getting it. This is my unicorn pen now, dude. Ooh, yes, sir. Dude, I love some sass. That's what's up, man. Country Bob's all-purpose sass, steak, chicken, and fries, and I eat all three of those on a regular basis. I'll have steak and fries, chicken and fries, sometimes fries and fries. Like, dude, that's perfect. Uh, and he sent, because I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but Jared he is a professional turtle trainer, and he doesn't train them in the traditional sense. He actually, you've heard of the Ninja Turtles. You've heard of they're a secret little group, but I'm sure you've heard of them. Like, word gets around, but he trained the Ninja Turtles, so there's that. Um, so these guys, I'm guessing that these are some former trainees of his that he has sent my way to protect the Panic Ranch. Oh, we got some fuzzy, dude. All right. So should I be wearing surgical gloves touching this? Does this one have chlamydia, dude? Like, I you tell me on the outside of the box that, what was it, 40%? So that I've got a 4 out of 10 chance that this thing right here has chlamydia, and I could have just caught it. Well, I mean, the sauce is fun too, because yeah, I remember very well the sauce, and but now I'm just kind of worried about the chlamydia. Oh, what's up, brother Tim? I missed you come sneaking in on me. Dude. Mark Herrera, welcome, buddy. Rusty, my bro Rusty, what's happening, pal? Well, it's good to see all of you, honestly. And I mean, I am tickled pink. I am happier than a pig in slop, but I'm still waiting on an answer from Jared on whether or not don't touch your eyes. Yeah, okay. That's RJ. I will definitely follow those instructions, and I will not touch my eyes. Dude, there's another sass in here. Uncle Joe's award-winning sasses. Triple X hot. So this is this is a what I'm gathering is a hot porno sauce. It's because it's a triple X hot. What is the Diggins? This ain't your average Joe sauce. So yeah, so this is it's either you make pornos with this or porn stars. What's up, Dano? Porn stars, in fact, this is they basically endorse that product. Oh, dude, haha, some freaking gummies, dude. Homeboy, like you went all out, man. Like this is crazy. Y'all are gonna have to excuse me a second because I'm about to bust out with some gummies real quick. Try not to make bad radio here, but yeah, I'm getting down with this. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Dude. They're like creamy gummies. Holy crap. Freaking excellent. Today is my... Oh, you dude, you didn't have to send me a bank card. How much money's on this? Right, because I don't want to like be overdrawn or anything. I want to spend the exact amount. Porno sauce or not, I wouldn't be pouring it on anything. Yeah, I don't know. You can usually tell the quality of a sauce by the label, and both of these look like they're going to be pretty quality because they're not flashy, so they're not relying on their flashiness to sell the product, and they're not too bland, so it's not like the company's so broke that they can't put out a decent label. So I feel like they're going to be pretty daggum good, and Jared endorses it, so I trust his judgment. Oh, the Tijuana Mama pickled sausage. Jared, did you take a bite out of this sausage before you sent it? But Southern Illinois, Jared, buddy, did you did you sample the sausage before sending it to me? I mean, I like no judgment, man. I don't fault you if you did. No, you did not. Okay, the mail lady must have, because Kelly, she's a pretty cool mail lady, and I mean, we're friends, so she probably helped herself. Oh dang, dude, there's a freaking knife in here and a note. All right, let's see if this is. Okay, so it was not for Marley, it's for Bobby. Dude, you're freaking aces, Jared. So Jared says you are holding the first edition Budgeteer Blade subscription box. That is what this is. This is a monthly subscription box, and apparently I got the first one sans payment. I didn't, like, it was free, gratis, which is awesome. Enclosed is some of the most tactical gear available, and I see that, man, like for real. And the steak sauce, I promise you, within the steak sauce itself is rather tactical. Hope you enjoy the contents. I'm enjoying it already because these gummies are out of this world. Bonus tactical pin and flipper turtle for Bobby. So, oh, okay, right on. Your friend and brethren, more cowbell, turtle patina, Taki Ranger, Jared White. Aye, aye, soldier. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Dano, I don't know. Did I say hey to you, Dano? I think I did, but I'm not sure. What's up, buddy? I'm so kind of caught up in this subscription box. Oh crap, dude! There's more stuff, and oh, chapstick, dude. How did I miss that? Cotton candy chapstick. The Locker Hunt. I don't know how to pronounce that. The name of that town. The liquor. Does this one can? This gets me a beer at this establishment because that's pretty pimp. That's like you cheated the system. You sent me a beer through the mail, and I'm pretty sure unless you're like an alcohol retailer, it's illegal to do that. So, and cotton candy chapstick, dude. Oh, and this, nuh-uh. Say it ain't so. I know a certain little turtle who's going to be playing in the tub with me tonight. Yes, sir. We're going to have so much fun. Because Bobby will probably just end up sticking you up his butt anyway. That freak. All right, Dano, well, you take care, buddy. It was good to see you, and I appreciate you stopping by, man. All right. Well, Jared, that was probably, well, no, it was definitely the most epic box of the day. I can guarantee you that. It was an epic box period, man. I appreciate it. That was good fun, and I enjoyed the crap out of it. I hope you guys did too, because there were some things that we ain't never seen before on a knife YouTube channel. Porno sauce? What? Dang, I'm right. What did you miss? Quentin, you did not miss a thing, my friend. Matter of fact, sit down. Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. For the purposes of this story, we'll call him Quentin. You see, Quentin, he used to like to go around to different knife YouTube channels and infiltrate their lives and spam them. Ooh, didn't tell you this is a ghost story. Well, more of a horror story because there's murder involved. Well, you see, at a certain point, the other viewers got tired of Quentin's tomfoolery and shenanigans, and they enlisted the help of what we call a vigilante. See, a vigilante is like you've heard of Batman, right? It's basically this badass that goes out and handles the problems of the general public. And see, when you spam lives of YouTube knife channels, you become a problem of the general public. And well, the other viewers, the faithful viewers, the viewers that are here for the right reasons, they get tired of it. They enlist the help of said vigilante. So, wherever you go tonight, whatever you do tonight, Quentin, be a good idea to keep one eye over your shoulder. The end. Tom Weingart, good to see you, man. Yes, I do love free beer, man. I love paid for beer, free beer, just good stuff all around. How do you kill? Oh, nobody said anything about killing. Nobody's killing anybody, and you're definitely not doing any killing, son. You're too young. Got to be 18 or older. And we all know you're not 18 or older. The only thing really we're not sure about is if Quentin is really your name. All right, so that was from Michael. I'm sure you guys follow Misheard Knife Reviews on Instagram and have checked out his channel. And if you haven't, do so. Definitely go give him a follow on Instagram. He's not quite so active on YouTube lately, but he does have some pretty good content up there, and it's funny. What's up, Winchester? We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. What's up, Winchester? Good to see you, buddy. But okay, so this is a magnet that he and his wife made to take the blade show and kind of sell. And it's, well, you can read it, but in case knives. Woo, you didn't know, in this house we take it essay, buck trends, and protect those we love. I thought that was pretty pimp. He posted it on Instagram before they headed up. I'd be up for him up to Blade Show and voiced my desire to own one of these. So he hit me up when they got back, and we made a little transaction. And the rest, they say, is history. And this is actually a company that Sergeant Patina Pants turned me on to. This is, dang, what? Hey, put the name up there, Jared, because I don't wait. They probably have stickers or something. Okay, there we go. Yeah. It is. I'm guessing it's LTD for limited custom EDC gear on Instagram. Go check them out because they are pretty rad. And I ordered a couple of hanks from them. And we got this in one. Some little old school tattooery. And a little teal microfiber backing. And I like their little logo. This one doesn't have. Some of them have a little mustache, I think, or I thought. This one got little scissors. But yeah, I dig that. Little scantily clad woman. And this one here. Oh, dude, they signed it. That's pretty rad. Yeah, the heck? Dude, the other one wasn't. Okay, there we go. Got to be smarter than the sandwich bag. It's a whole the old school. You hit your man with that good, and he'd give you the sandwich baggie with about a corner of it there full up. Oh, thank you for your purchase. I can't read their names at all, and I don't remember them, so we'll just call them Little Scribble and Big Scribble. And this one is a darker, a little bit different designs on it, but a little old school tattoo flash style deal with some purple microfiber. It's nah, I don't know if it's even almost as cool as a DNA hank. It's just something different, and you got to support your local businesses. So, but no, it is not it is not in fact a DNA hank, Tim. I got outsmarted by the occasional sandwich bag in my day. And not only that, but those pesky things, they will hide themselves. They will disappear, and you won't see them for days. And then you'll end up finding them, and somehow in between you losing it and finding it, that baggie has convinced you that you put it where you found it when you know you didn't. It moved on its own and just ended up there. But in its infinite wisdom, the baggie has coerced you into falling into its trap and believing that you moved it there. I wouldn't know anything about plastic bag. You still use Tupperware? You don't subscribe to the plastic baggie. Yep, there you go. Good on you, Jared. LTD custom EDC gear. I'm just scrolling up, see if I missed anybody. I hadn't run across anybody yet. So Quentin. Is Quentin still around? I miss old Quentin. He's been gone for a whole. Give up Quentin. That is exactly what John. Yes. I did not, Winchester. I have had a rather full and exciting day, followed by a full and exciting evening, trying my damnedest to go live. But I will check them out directly after we get off of here. Hi, Quentin. Good to see you, buddy. What are you carrying, Quentin? What's everybody carrying? Actually, I'd like to know. Sorry for the crinkling. I'm eating some gummies. These things are bomb, dude. I'm toting around a little modded Pilar today. That's a fun little guy. It's not the best action in the world. It's not the best blade steel in the world, but it's pretty pimp. Winchester had a pair of 3. Quentin, you carried water today? Did you have in a Camelback, or did you just tote around like a glass? Bill had a QSP Pangolin. I don't know that one. Matt Pearson had a buck 110, and we know he loves his badass 110. Winchester's munching on some Twizzlers. Old Jim Shepard toted around the Ace Nimbus. We got a 2080 20.5 for Big Worm. Rough Rider Denim Micarta Copperhead, and Kershaw Weston for RJ. I need to check out that Copperhead RJ. I like their micarta knives. Oh, we had a Kubi Vagrant Black G10 and Victorinox Tinker for Monster Racing. Michael Morgan had a Tucson Tuesday day with a TS224 in pocket. Quentin Sales carried his water in a glass, not in a Camelback, and I am so much glad that I know that now. I can sleep like a baby tonight. Spyderco Alcyone, Stroke a Look Canoe for Jared White. Brand new Ontario Rat 1 from Christine and Peter. Right on, Tom. You can't beat a new knife. Spartan Blades Palace, Spyderco Spidey Chef, and Victorinox Pioneer X. Go big or go home for Rusty Knife Lover. Our good friend Mark Herrera had a Civivi Backlash and a Tucson TS 221 slip joint. What gummies am I? I am eating, dude. Winchester, man. I don't know. You've got to get up with Jared to find out where you can get these, but these are some gummy-filled turtles, and like they're. Have you ever had like the cream, like the Lifesaver suckers? They're like those, but better and in gummy form. Like, I mean, make your damn tongue beat your brains out. All right, what else? What's ever any? I don't got. You don't got knives, Quentin. Are you too young for your area to own knives? Like Gushers? No, they're not really like liquid filled. They're just like they're uber gummy. Like they're just like take your idea of gummy, like gummy worm, gummy bear, and like gummify it about 2 or 3 times. They are. They're really good. Like, I ain't gonna lie. No money. Well, how are you paying for internet? I'm sorry, guys. You know, me and Quentin go way back, so I know I'm boring you guys with our conversation. Marcos has a Dam Design duo with JG10 Invictus and a green Thai Gin with a green Dragon Scale Hank and green I5T flashlight. That sounds, I'm green with envy, actually. And I bet it looks absolutely amazing because I don't know, Tom. I don't know for 100% certain, but we've heard rumors of around the 12-year-old age range. Yep, there he is, 12. He's 12. He's 12. He's it's way past your bedtime, little man. You need to be tucked in neatly under the covers and having sweet dreams of gumdrops and terrifying dragons with sharp teeth that are coming for you. Oni XLs. So Adrian is starting a Kickstarter for Oni XLs. Is what Winchester is. He's sending smoke signals over to Marcos so that we can't know what he's talking about, but I intercepted him. Dude, I gotta put these up because I'm gonna ruin tomorrow's supper if I keep eating those things. Let's see. Oh, you know, I did have something. Oh, dude, what the heck? There's a freaking knife in here that I didn't open. Daggum Riri. And this is Ganzo. Dude, I had so many Ganzos back in the day and ended up getting rid of them and kick myself to this day for getting rid of all those guys. Dude, there's a freaking lanyard on this one. Oh, yeah. See, yeah, that's what's up right there. That's one of the ones I got rid of. Unfortunately, when I bought mine, all they had was the purple. So, and this is actually the color that I wanted. So yeah, that's pimp right there. Yes, sir. Because I've been wanting to get a knife exactly of this size because my Endura is just a wee bit too big. Local Mennonite store exclusive to Wayne, Illinois. See, dude, the Mennonites can make some daggum food and stuff, like some foodstuffs, like apple pies and well, any kind of pies, and apparently gummies. Now, I was not aware of their gummy making abilities up until tonight, but yeah, I'm impressed. I need to marry me a good Mennonite woman, and she can make me gummies to my heart's content. Is he in here with a different name? Hey, what's up, brother Golick? Good to see you, buddy. Quentin, we've already established hi. We've said hi. We that you say hi at the beginning of the conversation, and then you move on to other things, and then at the end of the conversation, before both parties part ways, they each say bye. That's just proper etiquette. So you say hi in the middle of a conversation, it throws people off, and it tends to make them a little ill at you, and say things that hurt your feelings and make you leave, and then you come back in and what did I miss? I mean, you didn't miss anything, dude. You were gone 2.5 seconds. There's no giveaway. If there was a giveaway, you wouldn't win the giveaway because you're too young to win the giveaway. So, but you're awesome, man. You just keep doing you, brother. Tom has he Tom has underwear older than Quentin, and they probably smell better than Quentin too. Is the sad thing. Sorry, Quentin. I had to, man. I could not resist. How old? Oh my, dude, you Quentin are. Do you realize how many face palms you were responsible for a day, my friend? You probably don't, but let's just say the face palms abound when you're around. Okay, so we have a new knife to look at and discuss, and it is freaking killer, dude. I honestly, this hot take, this is Ganzo's most well-built model in my opinion, and I've had several, but I had this one, and the X had this one, and a two piece sample, and there was zero flaws, zero blade play, zero lock rock, and so make that a three-piece sample, and the centering was dead on, just like this one is. So yeah, I stand by. That's Ganzo's most well. What is a faceborn? I'm not sure what a faceborn is, Quentin. Um, you ask some of your friends, maybe they know. If you want to know what a face palm is, I can tell you that. But let's see, you said faceborn, right? Faceborn. Yep, nope, don't know what a faceborn is. Oh, John Evans is in the house. Hey now, brother Bear. Iko, Iko. Oh, but okay, so this is what I was going to say. I have had uh, a number of front flippers. Never was a fan. I mean, I loved the Kaiser Feist. Like, thought it was just an awesome knife. Loved the look of it. Loved the neutral handle of it. But it was a front flipper, and I frankly sucked at it. I could open it, but it just wasn't satisfying. But for some reason, this guy right here, and I've had it for a little while now, and up until probably 2 days ago, it was the same thing, not satisfying. And then all of a sudden, it just clicked out of nowhere. It and I can't explain how I'm doing it, and I probably won't even do it this time because it's on camera. But just drum roll. Yep, aha, no wrist flick and a very satisfying little thwack. So this right here, this knife that is no longer available and vastly overpriced, in my opinion, had to be the knife that made me understand front flippers. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, buddy. Which knife was it? This one right here, Tim. The Ganzo Delica. Did you use the concept Hazakura? Who? Did who? You got context. Quentin, you need to put a subject for your transmission. Like if you're asking our good friend Golik a flagpole, Golik, did you use this concept Hazakura that Quentin Sales speaks of? He's probably going to say no, but you never know. You, me? Did I use it where? So there's more context that needs to be added to this question of yours. Where did I use said concept knife? Or possibly not, which I can go ahead and answer the question, but I'm not, because we're having a little grammar lesson. And Golik says he did not, in fact, use it either. So, when when are you inquiring about? When did are you wondering if I used this Hazakura? Hazakura makes me want to like do the whole Ryuken. So yeah, so this guy made sense. Got to go, RJ. It's good to see. It was good to see you, man, and I appreciate you stopping by. And I just flubbed it. Yes, that doesn't that doesn't answer my question at all, Quentin. So I can't answer your question until you answer my question. Yes is not a response to when. But have a good night, RJ. Again, appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Bye. You saying bye to me, or are you saying bye to everybody? Are you ungracing us with your glorious presence, my friend? As if you are. Smell you later, Quentin. My good friend. Dude, see, Winchester, it took me a good little while to realize that Mateo's name was his name backwards. But I mean, dude, it was a freaking long name. It's a long name backwards. His is forwards, and it's just they put the words together and then split them in the middle. Come on, Winchester. Like, I mean, like you're not like we're not worthy and stuff. Come on, remember that? Like, we're not worthy. You're not here. You're not here. That here is not the right here for that sentence. Which you are here. You are present in this chat. I don't know if you can not hear, but you are here. Alrighty, so what else? Oh, 1 second. There it is. No. No. Is he deaf? No. Maybe he is deaf. No. Is it a color? Is it 2 syllables, first syllable? Hey, good to see you, Marcos. Are you headed out? I appreciate you being here, buddy. Okay, so I rounded this guy up recently. I think I showed this to Jared, but I hear no so well. Yeah, I can totally not empathize with you there, Quentin. But I got this from, this was a Secret Santa gift a couple years ago. And this was the brown, the tan colored Tangram Santa Fe, And dude, I swear to God, this turned out the best of any dye job and acid wash job I did. I don't know why. I mean, none of them look like horrible, but this one just turned out super duper well, and the hardware bronzed up like really nicely too. Um, and it's that Japanese Akuto whatever, so it sharpens like deadly razor sharp. All right, take it easy, Marcos. I appreciate you stopping by, man. You have a good night. But yeah, I ended up acid washing the liners, the clip, and the blade, and then bronzing the hardware and dyeing the G10. And the only thing I don't like about it, which it is what it is, and I think it's you know, oops, quality could be a bit hit or miss with these guys, but also when you you do the first step of acid washing with the ferric chloride, you are taking off a teeny bit of material, but so that lock bar does go pretty far over. There we go. It's almost 100%. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. Thanks, Gary. Not it's nowhere near a Gary dye job. I'll tell you that right now. And Tom, you hit the nail on the head, my friend. That's why I was trying to teach him a little bit of grammar, educate the poor lost soul at least a little bit. You spam and learn something at the same time. I feel like everybody wins. And oh, another oldie but a goodie that I dug up here recently. And I don't even know. Oh, I remember how I came across it. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Shane Huntley of Reaper Knives, but I like spam too. The spam that comes in the can, you little dipwad. But I was looking for just kind of like a general purpose, not necessarily bushcraft, but not necessarily EDC type. It's just an all around everyday carry ish knife that was a little bit sturdy. And somehow I don't even know how. I guess I got blinded by the glamour of it was a custom knife, and because didn't really even dig the knife. Like, I mean, the colors were cool, but I didn't really care for the blade shape, didn't really care for the handle shape. But anyway, I bought the knife, and I still have it to this day, and it's kind of a reminder of my first custom knife buying experience. But this is actually one of the first knives he ever made. Anyway, they've gotten a lot better now, so I kind of wish I would have waited. But this is 80 CRV2 blade steel, and then we got Amboina burl with blue resin, and then brass liners and black paper micarta liners. And I mean, it sharpens up good, man. This thing is screaming sharp. But it was, I think he was kind of desperate to sell it, just like I was kind of desperate to buy a custom knife, because I was like, so just one thing I really do want to know is, can you strike a ferro rod on the spine? And he was like, yes. It's like, okay, sold, send it. Well, I'm just gonna say, like, this little gap right here, if you can see it, there we go. That long gap, that wasn't there. Like, it was just like the rest of this. Well, so after I purchased the knife, apparently what he tried to do was he grounded a little bit to make a spot to strike the ferro rod. Well, it's not 90 degrees, so you still can't strike a ferro rod. There's just a big gap there now. But I don't fault him. Like I said, trying to make some money, got to support your family. And I mean, it's a cool knife. I don't ever carry it, but I think I did like a couple of times, and when I thought it was just the bee's knees. And I mean, it's not bad construction. The fit and finish is fine. It's just not very attractive. And then, of course, if as if spending money on that wasn't enough, even though it came with a kind of a shoddily made leather sheath that he made. And again, it was like his first go round with leather sheaths. So I ended up linking up with a dude on Facebook and ordering this freaking $90 daggum horsehair sheath or horsehide sheath, and it came with a dangler. But the long story, I don't have it anymore. I mean, it's a nice little blade shape. It's just it's a very awkward full flat grind. Like if you can tell by the the that plunge right there, it's not all together. See there, they look totally different on either side. Like this plunge is higher than this plunge, but this plunge is deeper than this plunge. So, like I said, it was a learning process for both of us. Yeah, it would. I agree. Go look, it would look good on great on display. And Monster, like see, the thing is, it would, if the handle was just a teensy bit longer, it would be more comfortable. But see how like big it swells right there in the back, and then it's just kind of short, and so I mean it's all right ish, but the way my fingers fall, it's just really awkward. I feel like I don't know, holding a short handle of something. Gotta watch out. Met a girl once. She came with a dangler. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been lucky. If we're talking about the kind of danglers some of them have, I'm the one with the dangler now, but she's a cool dangler and she's down there asleep. So who did it was Shane Huntley of Reaper Knives, and it's, I want to say it's REEPER Knives. He's got a Facebook page, and yeah, the materials, they do look cool, and I mean it looks cool ish all the way around. Not very, like I said, something I'd want to use, and like Golik said, look great on display. But yeah, I mean, the knives he makes now are, dude, like amazing. He makes some really cool stuff. He's gotten a lot better. Look for an ad. Oh, you're talking about that kind of dangler. That you got to cup check, like especially around Atlanta. I told Mikey. I don't think Mikey's in here, but I told him if he ever went to, somebody told him he might be able to pick up a girl at Blade Show, and I told him he better cup check them first because he might end up with something he didn't bargain for. Send RJ a picture. I can do that. I mean, not right this second, but I definitely will. I mean, heck, I could actually send RJ the entire knife if he wanted to check it out. So, which would be much better than a picture, I feel like. I don't know if he's. I didn't tell him bye, so I hope he's still in here. Um, if you're still in here, RJ, let me know if you want me to send it out to you. And if so, just DM me your address, and I will make that happen. Women with danglers, remember size is mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. I do mind, so they do matter. There are girls at Blade Show. Well, okay. You're not gonna like run into groups of baddies like running around in shorty shorts and sports bras or nothing. But I mean, I guess you run across the occasional knife loving dude that has a hottie for a wife, but that kind of doesn't do you any good. There you go, little fit devil. Yes, she was at Blade Show. So that does qualify as a girl or a woman, a lady, if you will. And RJ left earlier. Dang. Well, I'll get up with him later. See if he wants to check it out. And if not, my feelings definitely will not be hurt because I wouldn't blame him. And you know what's funny is, well, no, I do still I have one custom knife left, but that is out on loan, and it is I'll definitely be showing that on the channel when it gets back because it is killer. It's kind of like I guess you would call it like a bird and trout style knife that Ryan Pearson made, and it's Nitro V blade steel, and it's funny as crap because the price he gave me was amazing. I just for what I was getting. Well, then when I got it in hand, it was even more amazing because I told him I wanted a satin finish on it, thinking okay, he's just gonna whatever grit he ends with, it's just gonna be that belt satin. That's what I want. I didn't want a mirror polish. I didn't want bead blast. Didn't want stonewash. Just satin finish. Well, I get it, dude. It's the most beautiful hand rub satin finish I've ever seen in my life. Like it's as close to like a hand mirror polish as you can get without it actually being a mirror polish. Like you can just faintly see the little scratches from that last grit that he used, and it's gorgeous. And but the one of the best parts about it is a buddy of mine that I used to work with knew that I was into knives. Well, he was into lumber. He bought himself and like built himself a little sawmill. So when people around here had trees that needed like either cutting down or they had fallen down, they would let him come get them for free, and then he'd take them home and he would rip them and use them for lumber. So he told me one day, he said, "Hey man, I got some wood for you. You might be able to use for a knife handle." And I said, I'll bring them, man. I'm cool with whatever. I'll check it out." So he brings me these slabs. They were probably like, say, about that long, and then probably 2 by 2 uh, diameter of spalted pecan wood. And dude, it was like it looked really, really good. Like that's the spalting in it was, pretty cool looking. It wasn't like didn't have the best figuring in the world, but it looked good. Well, daggum if Ryan didn't take that stuff and make it look like it was some, like grade A stuff that he had went out and cut specifically for knife handles. Like the figuring in it was perfect. I mean, it's just beautiful. And he of course, oiled it because it was a real light color when I got it, lighter than this even. And when Ryan got through with it, it was a like beautiful dark color with that black spalting all through it. And then I had him use natural micarta liners and natural micarta pins, and like oh, it's just awesome. So what's up there, Mateo, my BFF? How you doing, buddy? See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Winchester, that's a name that is supposed to take you a minute to realize what's going on, not go lick a flagpole. I mean, you like when you read it in your head, you literally say "go lick a flagpole," and you automatically think Christmas Story and Flick. Oh, no worries, Hollywood, man. It's good to have you. Appreciate you stopping by. We're just up here rambling about random stuffs and making fun of Quentin. Yeah, well, don't worry. I mean, everything takes me a minute, Winchester. So I'm just giving you crap. Um, but yeah, so if you guys, if the late arrivers see Quentin anywhere out there, make sure you give him hell because that's what we've been doing this whole time. 'Cause apparently he got banned, but I don't know. He doesn't make sense. Like he's uh he's too much. All right, so I'm about to do a thing because I can't stand it because I'm just that's how I am. But this is about to get taste tested, and as is the other one. All the edibles are getting taste tested. All right, so this is the original Country Bob's all-purpose sauce. So it's not a steak sauce, it's not a fry sauce, it's not. It is an all-purpose sauce, and I'm. It says for steak, chicken, and fries, and I bet it's for just everything else too. But um, that's the. Ooh, we have a paragraph, guys. In 1968, Country Bob Edson perfected the sauce of his dreams. Any of you guys have a sauce of your dreams that you lie awake at night dreaming of a specific sauce that you would like to concoct? Because I have in the past and made it, and it was what the heck was it? Oh, it was what did I call it? It was it was I called it Johnny's Badass Dunk Sauce, and it was badass. So after years of giving the sauce to friends and family, he began to sell it in 1977. I was 3 years old then. I wonder if 3-year-old me ever tried any of this. The reaction was overwhelming, just as it is today. People who try Country Bob's all purpose sauce become lifelong users, And why not? It is the perfect complement to practically any meal set on your table. So, Jared, do you realize you could be setting yourself up for failure? Because if I become a lifelong uh, user of this, then you're going to be my plug, dude. Like gonna be my pusher. I'm gonna have to contact you and be like, "No, Jared, send me some of the good stuff, man." So we are about to find out if Jared is gonna be even busier than he is now. All right, guys. A little on the old finger here. Oh, that's a good dollop. Oh dear God. Yep, you're in trouble, Jared, because it's like it's like a A1 type sauce, but it's got a little like it's a tad sweeter, but it's got a kick. Mm. All right. I wish I had some French fries right now. Quentin, if you're still here, go pick me up some fries from McDonald's, bud, please. Yes, I shook it. Oh, I shook it down. Dude. Yeah, that's the bomb. That's freaking good right there. This might be a new segment on the lives now. We're gonna taste some sauces, some sasses. All right, and this one is Uncle Joe's award-winning sasses, and this is porn sass. It's triple X porn sass. Does it have a paragraph? It's got sentences. This ain't your average Joe sauce. Uncle Joe said that. Well, of course you would say that, Uncle Joe. I mean, duh. You're not going to call yourself Average Joe. I mean, you're Uncle Joe, for Christ's sake. What is the diggins? www.eatunclejoes.com. And if y'all are interested, check it out. This is from Illinois as well. I'm guessing these are both from Illinois, and Illinois puts out some daggum good sasses so far. We have a local sauce here called Peggy's Mostly Wing Sauce. There's a hot parm garlic that's delicious. You live in Canada. Okay, cool. Urban minutes, 3 miles away. Let's see. What do we have here? We have. I don't necessarily know that that's made in South Carolina. I just know a lot of people. They're on that. They ride that Sweet Baby Ray's train, and then of course the John Boy and Billy grilling sauce. One of my favorites is CHS, and it stands for like Coleman's hot sauce, but it's not hot. It's a barbecue sauce, but it's more of a vinegar based barbecue sauce. It's weird, but it's really good, and you can only get it like a couple of places. And one of them was Bilo, and Food Line bought out Bilo, so I don't know if you can still get it. So I don't know. It's a pickle. Alrighty. Oh, dude, check this out. No, you did. Definitely does not represent all Canucks. Oh dear Lord, dude, like get me a straw, man. Forget the French fries, Quentin. Just bring me a freaking straw, dude. Holy balls, dude, Jared, you are like a freaking sass connoisseur, man. Both of those are like outrageously good. I thought they made some good sasses around here, but not so, not so. Yeah, dude. He is Bill. That kid is a headache. And then I mean, of course, you got to watch what you say because he's a kid. You can't be just like saying whatever all willy nilly. But you kind of got to get your point across that he's a pain in your arse. When's the giveaway? Jason, the giveaway is actually it's probably going to be the day after Juvember 32nd on I don't know, like a frump day. I don't know, maybe a frump day Juvember 32nd, or maybe quite possibly the the sixth Sunday in August. Why? Why what, Quentin? Why what? What's your question now? Huh? What are you asking? Go ahead. Why don't you just go ahead and type out the entire question in one fell swoop, so we don't have to spend 15 minutes what you're trying to figure out what you're trying to ask. Yep, definitely the 39th of October. Wait, did not what? Oh, Jared speaks. Glad I didn't. No, you definitely did. You definitely did not disappoint. Quentin's did not disappointing the crap out of me right now, and if I could come through this phone, man, he'd be a squealing little bastard because he has run me to the very outer limits of my good nature. Not even that he's doing anything, you know, particularly malicious. He's just being so stupid that it ticks me off. Because I know nobody's that stupid in real life. Or maybe so. I don't know. Sorry, Quentin. Not trying to make fun of your disability. Not trying to trigger you. Oh, I can give you guys a little look into, well, all right, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I've got to like run 7.5 feet to my left, and I'm not going to be able to take the headphones with me. I will be right back. Quentin, you go sit in the corner. Okay, I'm back. That was a very treacherous 7.5 feet, so I had to take my time. All right, Winchester. It's good to see you, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by, and you have a good night, man. And yeah, man, dude, you ain't even got to knock or ring the doorbell, man. The door's always open for you. You just come on in. New Mexico has the good plastic straws. All right, Quentin, your mission. Should you choose to no, screw that. You're accepting it. I'm not giving you a choice. You drive your little happy ass to New Mexico and you get me some good plastic straws so I can partake in this sass. I love plastic straws. Of course, you like tater tots too, don't you? All right, so this is what we're imbibing tonight. Little glare, little Lagunitas, little something something. You're on your way to Quentin's house. All right. Well, no, I'm not even gonna humor Quentin. Just do with Quentin as you will, Gary. You can't drive. Well, you better get your little pit and pat to walking then, son. You got a long trip ahead of you. And on top of the little something something, picked this up a couple days ago, and I have been digging it. It's a little sheepdog peanut butter whiskey, dude. If you like peanut butter and you like whiskey, just get some peanut butter whiskey. Like, just do it. Don't, no hesitation, no decide. Like, just pick one and try it. If you don't like that one, try another one. You're gonna like one of them. I guess it's just a matter of some of them are a little, like, I guess, sweeter peanut butter than others, and some of them have like a little bit more of a burn to them. So I think this one, in my opinion, is kind of like right there in the middle. It's not too sweet, but it's also not too much burn. It's just like kind of perfect. Uh, and that, and it was like almost $10 cheaper than the same size bottle of Screwball. So I went with this one. I will get the straws to you one day. Okay, well, I'll make a deal with you, Quentin. When you leave tonight, do not ever come back to one of my lives without bringing straws with you and being able to show proof of said straws. ID Wolverine, man, good to see you, buddy, and definitely cheers to you. And yes, we do have good news that our good friend, brother, and band member, Jason B, is getting better, and there were no serious issues involved. So that's like super good news. Stoked about that. And I'm pretty sure that Michael Morgan is still chopping out lines of Joe Flowers. So there's that. So what do you guys want to talk about? Let's go. Anybody got anything exciting going on in their lives? New jobs, new relationships, new show that you're binging? New car, new guitar, new bicycle, new anything, new knife? What you got coming in the mail? What's on your lust list? Anybody come across any new like cheat codes on any video games they're playing? Just ooh, dude, I saw the picture you posted, Rusty. That kukri looks pretty freaking banging. Have you done any kukriing with it yet? Lusting for French fries now, dude. Dude, and I'm gonna tell you right now, go lick, because at first I thought, okay, I was like, dude, I gotta have some fries to go with this Country Bob's. So no, dude, you gotta have both of these sasses and some freaking McDonald's fries. Like, boom. Uh, Tucson TS 124 or 127. Okay, and the Kubri Vagrant. Word, 1 kilo of bad intent, dude. You know that there's a if you get caught with that, that's not simple possession, Rusty. That's a life sentence. Like you're going downtown for trafficking, buddy. 2 roughies. Where'd you go, Michael? Michael, you're moving around. Hold still, dude. 2 roughies and a Kershaw Dude, I'm very, very interested in that Culpepper. I got juice. Now, well, go put your juice in your sippy cup, Quentin, and grab your banky and go take you a nappy nap, and make sure mommy changes your diaper. That Kershaw Culpepper looks absolutely bitchin', dude. I'm interested in getting one of those at some point. With a 3-month-old watching TV enough to know what's going on with her. Yes, the ranch on repeat. Haha, dude, that's awesome. So with your kids at that age where you can actually watch the ranch with them in the room. Yeah, Marley not so much. Um, I mean, she's 12 now. She's heard the words, but I don't want to just sit there and watch a show like that in front of her. But she's 12. She probably says the words, but not around me. Brag when my AD 20.5 comes in. I got a sweet Neutron 2 with sweet red micarta. You have it, or it's on the way, Mateo? I'm guessing you have it, like the way you worded it. I'm pretty sure you have it. Got a custom Damascus trench knife from Viking Blade Supply. Dude, that sounds freaking awesome. A custom Damascus trench knife. Like, I don't know, that sounds just badass, intimidating, and classy at the same time. TS 124 Timbo. I haven't had a new knife in a while. I live out my knife once vicariously through others lately. I do the same thing, man. I do the same exact thing. I usually allow myself one frivolous purchase a month. In the past couple months, it's been It's been these guys. I think the last knife I really bought was the QSP Penguin. But yeah, the past couple months I've been stuck on these coins because they're just, I don't know, they've got me hooked. You don't live with your mommy? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, have your daddy change your diaper. Brother, I don't care. Just have somebody change your damn diaper so you can go to bed. Dipped into my dating fund and I am happily single. Dog, cat, and a handful of knives. Right on, dude. Hey, knives are greater than, they say bros before hoes, but knives before wives. There you go. Hey, all right. Dr. Dre would be so proud. Where's that Ice Cube? Um, Trying to find a good $100 to $200 knife suggestions. I've never owned a Spyderco and leaning that way. Nah. $100, 100 that's a pretty good price range for Spyderco, actually. 100 to 200. I mean, of course, you can go with the old standbys, PM2, Para 3. Oh, those are going to fall in that price range. I mean, heck, even at if you went closer to $200, you could get you a sprint run PM2 and a crazy wacky blade steel. And of course, if you want to learn about any of those, you can go watch Gerald's videos on Outpost 76 because he's like a blade steel expert, and I'm pretty sure he's probably got cut test videos on just about every steel save Magna Cut out there. So that's a wealth of knowledge there if you go that route. Let's see what else we got. Right on, brother Worm. Yeah, that. See, I was talking to somebody today about the 80-20.5, and I mean, I thought the same thing when the 80-20 came out, and you can, dispel any of these rumors, Worm. But does that lock get in your way at any point when you're using the knife? Because it's just right there where, like, I don't know, I feel like my thumb's gonna want to go, or at some point my palm's gonna want to like be right there in that area. Does it like create any kind of hot spot or get in the way at all? All right, brother Rusty. You take care, man, and it was good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Quentin Spyderco Bow River. What Spyderco Bow River? What? I mean, you don't own it, do you? Because you said you don't own any knives because of dollar signs. So because you don't have enough toonies. Doo-doo-doo. Wait a few years, you'll know how to perv. No, Quentin will never know how to. You don't have a dad. What do you have, Quentin? You can quit with the mealy mouth crap and just and tell us what's up, or you can keep on. I don't care either way because I'm about to stop responding to you. So far, it doesn't. Thumb lands over it, and it doesn't hit when using it. Okay, that's cool. You definitely have to keep us updated, Worm, because I've really been curious about that, and the people that I've talked to, they've like just recently gotten it, so I know they haven't put it through enough use to, be able to say for sure. But um, Stas's review on the 20.5 earlier, he said he mentioned in certain grips the lock created a hotspot. See, and I feel like it would, but I'd like to know what grips and what. But yeah, so I'll have to watch that video too and wait. Brother Worm's final diagnosis. He put up a cut test on the with the it's $75 to get an. I tell you what, you send me $75 and then I'll tell you if it's enough to get a knife. How about that? Got a deal? I'll give you a PayPal. Also doesn't pull straight back. It's a backing up motion. Yeah, I just recently saw that too, Jeremy. I had assumed prior to that you just pull it straight back, but yeah, I'm seeing that especially if you pull it like back and up, it completely disengages from the tang, and that blade is just flippy flopping around. Send him a wooden Spyderco kit. I wouldn't waste the money on him, Jared, honestly. I'll go outside and grab a couple sticks in my yard and go beg for the money for postage so I don't have to pay for it myself and send him that. UM12. We get it. You said you were 12, but then you also said you don't have a mom and you don't have a dad. You just have you. Um, but so where does the bullshit end and the realism begin? What new knife did you get, Quentin? Or what are you lusting for? How about that? He probably said, "Oh my lord." Do they have hot pockets in Canada? Um, hey, Canuck buddies, do they have hot pockets up there? We're curious about Quentin's diet. I think he lives off like frozen waffles and beetle crap. No, no, what? You don't have hot pockets, or you don't live off beetle crap? And I've honestly, I've figured out what is irking me most about Quentin is that I have a propensity for scathing remarks to scammers and spammers and like this is no lie. I experienced and I knew it was I knew the person was a scammer like from the get because you get that friend request on Facebook and they have like a profile picture. They literally just created their profile 2 days before, and they have four friends, and most of them are Middle Eastern dudes or something of that nature. So I accepted the friend request and like I accepted it and I said, okay, I'm waiting on the message in 3, 2, 1. And I mean, I was off, but yeah, within less than a minute, they sent a message, hi, how you are? I good. You name is. And I'm like, dude, you sound just like every American chick I've ever met in my life. So I send them back messages like, I'm from New Brunswick, East Southern Carolina. And they're like, oh, cool. You like it there? I've been there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a great place. I led this person on for 3 days with them thinking that I was going to send them money. And they had used, I keep a reverse image search on my phone so that I can um, basically image search their profile picture. And this one was some um, famous YouTuber chick. Like she was hot. Like the real YouTuber chick was hot. And like she was married and this part is sad but like just recently they had lost a child or whatever. Well, anyway, like I started asking them like, so how's so and so doing and how's so and so doing, and they're like, who's that? And I was like, your husband. Because I was like, dude, I just realized who you are. You're famous. Like I'm flattered that you're even talking to me. And I sent them the the actual profile picture on the profile and they're like, oh, you caught me. You figured out who I am. Well, I get lonely and this and that, and like giving me the whole line of bullcrap. Well, I literally led them on for 3 days, and like it was pretty consistent. Like I didn't take a lot of time off for message them. I like stayed on them pretty hard and heavy, and finally on that last day, I like printed out this big long message about how not only did I know they were a scammer, uh, in the middle of it, I also there's the language that most of them they're from West Africa, one of the Western Africa countries, and they speak the language. It starts with a Y. So I went on Translate and um, typed out some rather unsavory messages and had it translated into their language and put that like smack dab in the middle of the message I sent them. Dude, they started calling me a scammer. They they got so daggone mad. They were like, "I'll block you. I'll block you, you scammer." I'm like, how, how are you gonna get mad at me for scamming you when you were scamming me? Like, how does that even work, man? Like, they literally they were anally offended about that, and it cracked me up so hard. Like, I had it screenshotted for the longest time. I showed everybody. I was like, "Check this out." Oh, they do. They get super mad, man. Especially when you tell them you're like from the the Central Intelligence Agency, like scammer division or some crap, and you're going to transfer them to the like the lead, or so they then they start just they backpedaling. Like, that's funny as crap. But what did you miss? You missed a damn good chance to be a decent human being, Quentin. That's what you missed. Um, but now that I don't even like drag them on that long, like within a couple of messages back and forth, I immediately start sending them unsavory messages in their native tongue, and it's funny to watch them like that. You catch them off guard, and they immediately like their first response to you is like, "What'd you just call me? How dare you?" And I'm like, "Oh, how'd you understand that if you're just some American chick from daggum Boise, Idaho? Not many of them girls speak this whatever language from Western Africa, but you sure do." It is your bedtime. Just send them Quentin's info. I do. I wish I almost wish I had his info. I need to link them up, and they could just sit there and spam and scam each other. A short bus in your helmet. Hey, there's the juggling ninja. What up yourself, knife person? Good buddy. Missed your bedtime. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you missed all that, Quentin. You missed your calling. Your calling was to be a stand-up individual, and you definitely missed that. You said it while I was typing. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Jason. The, sh- the short bus. That's the yeah. He definitely did that. Either that or the short bus missed his stop and just kept on rolling. And bus driver said, "I don't have enough Windex to clean my windows after he's done licking them." He's probably got like one of them oversized tongues and overactive saliva, like salivary glands. So it's looks like the inside of the bus went through one of those automatic car wash thingies. I can only hear Shadow Ranger. It's the Shadow Ranger. In what country? You're like, there's plenty. I have plenty of Canadian brothers and sister and Quentin, and they don't act jacked up like you. So you're definitely not a nice guy in Canada. So maybe one of them Western African countries where they scam people. Are you a nice guy? Are you considered a nice guy there? Because they'll send you to the store to get them a gift card. All you have to do is send me the number on the back of the gift card, and then that'll help me, and that'll help you. Know that won't help me one bit, but you're a nice guy with terrible grammar and annoying habits. You probably don't brush and floss, do you, Quentin? Dan Brock, what's up, buddy? What did hopping on to listen during my commute home? Thanks for the live. Yes, sir, man. My pleasure. And I hope you are enjoying it. How long of a drive do you have? Are we at 120 hour and 23 minutes? I will do my best to stay live until you get safely home, my friend. Tom Weingart, are you leaving? You've had enough of Quentin for one night. Yeah, dude, hadn't we all? Uh, haven't we all? I'll do a little research when I get off of here, and we might have, we might be able to fix Quentin's wagon. And that, yeah, I know, Quentin, that you don't, in fact, have a wagon, and if you did have a wagon, it's not broke. Fixing your wagon is an American saying. It's a little term for "I'll show you, you so and so is like it's like a kind of a saying for like if I want to call you a really bad cuss word, but I don't want to be vulgar and cuss. I just say you so and so. It's Quentin, a little girl. We do not actually know what he identifies as, Mark Pereira. We do not know. Um, he might be non-binary. The world may never know. You may very well be a good guy. You just need to learn your place. Everyone knows you are 12. Yeah, I bet they do. I bet they do, Jared. I bet they wouldn't be caught dead talking to people of any age the way he talks to people. And have a good night, Tom Weingart. And on Quentin's behalf, I sincerely apologize. And see, that's called manners, Quentin. Q has used a girl's name before. Tertiary. Um, Quentin, we call Quentin went by tertiary for a time. Dude, and see, the funny thing is, we don't even know that he's really 12. I mean, he could be some uh 66-year-old dude living in his mom's basement, sitting on a beanbag chair, naked, eating Cheetos and doing other unsavory things. I mean, we do not know. We don't even know if he's from Canada. Zach Mann, what's up? That there is our new drummer, Zach Mann. 13 on August 3rd. Okay, sure. Hey Zach, you wanna like kick it with Quentin and talk? I know you guys are good buddies. Secret Agent Groovy Man. Zach can handle Quentin with his. He could like break him in half with his pinky. Sue Chicken. You were just typing the beanbag chair and Cheetos comment. What's happened, Sue McGoofball? Sue, I don't know. I think she's gonna switch back and forth between the theremin, maybe the Jew's harp or mouth harp or whatever they go doing 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 that thing, what they call that thing, and uh, maybe another instrument. She's a multi instrument playing phenom. And see, yep, see that's how important you are right there. You and Zach. Tom is going to stick around. He had his fair share and probably a good dozen other people's fair share of Quentin and was headed out, but he's going to stick around just for you guys. Yes, sir. See, there, Zach's already over there wailing on the skins, man. He's the Neil Peart. Eat your heart out, buddy. I'm not going to talk shit about Neil Peart because that is one amazing drummer. I believe him and Chad Sexton from 311 are probably my two favorite drummers. Both if you guys haven't seen, I know our Canadian friends, but they grew up watching Neil Peart drum solos, so I know they've seen them. But if you guys haven't watched any Neil Peart drum solos or Chad Sexton drum solos, definitely go YouTube those two guys, and they will wow you. Played drums in the band through junior and high school. Oh, heck yeah! Where did you play quads, Zach? Were you quads or were you like just a snare or bass? I feel like Zach probably played quads and he could like flip the sticks and behind the back and under the leg type stuff. Did you say no? I did not say Eric Clapton, and Eric Clapton does not in fact play drums. Quentin, he is one of the greatest guitarists ever to pluck the strings of a git fiddle, but played tuna with the pep band. Played tuna, like you actually played like the tuna fish, like slap it. Yeah, he worked my way from bass, quad, tri, snare, then went to jazz band playing the full set. Ho ho ho! Gene Krupa, eat your heart out, dude. Zach is the man. Yes, 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 Tom. You are correct, Otto. And I'm jumping around. Quentin, good night. Good night. Sweet dreams, Quentin. We love you. Played tuba with the pep band. That's funny, Sue, because I was in concert band through middle school, all 4 years of it. Um, yes, I was special, and I got to do a whole extra year of middle school because my behavior was not quite up to snuff. They didn't quite understand ADHD in those days, so um, apparently they thought I was either like on drugs or like mentally defective, so they held me back a year. And at the end of my fourth year of middle school, the band teacher and I got into a slight altercation, so I did not progress on to marching band in high school. But I played the baritone, and I always called it a baby tuba. So, and me too, Timbo. I love 311. They are definitely one of my favorites. And it looks like Golick is headed out. Um, you have a good night, Golick. And hey, boogie your heart out, man. Like, or as we say, hashtag boogie your ass off. And have a great night, man. I appreciate you stopping by. It was great having you. Joined without my earbuds in. I didn't hear you say hello. Sorry for the poor etiquette. Oh no, you're good, Ninja. It's good to have you, buddy. Um, I've done that plenty of times myself, wondering why I can't hear what's going on, and then I don't have earbuds in. John Bonham and Bill Ward, yeah, those are good drummers too. Um, yes, sir. Have a good night, Golick. And I think I don't know. Is our see, did I miss anything up here? Has our good friend Dan Brock made it home safely? Because if so, I believe I am going to, I'm not necessarily call it a night, but call it a stream. And it ain't no weak stream, baby. Thank you, Golick. I appreciate you, man. You have an amazing evening. Well, it's past evening. It's going on middle of the night around here. Lars Ulrich, he's a good-ish drummer. He doesn't, to me, he just doesn't have much pizzazz. He's got the technical stuff down, but he just doesn't have much soul. And not to rub anybody the wrong way, he's kind of a little bitch. Well, I've already tried the sauce on something, Mateo. I tried it on my finger first, and it was delicious. Not so much the finger, but the sass was amazing. Yeah, no, I'm totally in agreement with that, Jason Brown. Oh, I think Lars pretty much cashes in on the Metallica name, and honestly, Kurt Hammett is talented. I think James Hetfield's talented-ish, but it's just I don't know something about. He's way better than Dave Mustaine. That dude's voice, man, it makes me want to like throw babies into traffic. I cannot stand Dave Mustaine's voice. But Danny Trujillo and I thought Jason Newsted was talented as crap, and then they freaking stifled him and boop gave him the boot. With Santana at Woodstock, Michael somebody I don't know. I know he was Santana was playing with, was it Billy Strings or was it Dead and Company? I don't know. But he's cook with it first, but rib would be good. Ribs would be freaking great, especially with this one. Um, let's see, with the country bobs, man, it says steak, chicken, and fries. I think it would be absolutely perfect with like a nice, like 3/4 inch cut ribeye cooked medium rare. All right, Bill, have a good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Oh yeah, Danny Carey, all the guys in Tool are freaking amazing in my opinion. Tom Weingart sounds just like a dude. Tom Weingart, he sounds like a lead singer in a grunge band. Like I don't know. You got like the Tom Weingart of Noise Fist. He just gets up there and wails. Michael Shreve. I don't know if I know who that is. I'm probably like making myself. Oh man, skull fell over. Making myself look like a dummy, but I'm not sure who that is. Sue. Yeah, Pantera was awesome. R.I.P. Dimebag. And both Primus drum. Funny, I had a friend when I lived out in California. He was like the diehard Primus fan, and he like listened to him all the time. And his grandma, she was one of those grandmas that like to keep up with what their grandkids are into or whatever. So she knew he was into Primus, but she couldn't get it through her head that they were called Primus. She always called him Primer. And she ran into Les Claypool at a grocery store and told him that her son was a huge fan of Primer and he would love to have his autograph, and she just happened to be buying a pack of like the just old school paper plates. So she came home and presented him with a paper plate that said it said, to Bobby, best wishes, Les Claypool of Primer. Oh, Michael Shreve was the drummer with Santana. It was okay, okay. Gotcha, Jason. Appreciate that. I'll have to look him up. Vinny was never the same. Nope. Definitely wasn't, man. Dude, Brother Bear, John Evans has seen the most epic shows that I have ever heard of in my life. Steak, chicken, pork, fries, grilled cheese dipped. Oh, dude, you just okay. Thanks, Jared. That might just go down tonight. There might just be some grilled cheese action dipped in some country bobs. Montrose in '73. Sammy, yeah, Sammy Hagar. He's crazy, man. And I people can say what they want, but I honestly preferred him over Diamond Dave because I don't know. I just kind of old Diamond Dave is kind of like Van Halen's Dave Mustaine to me. All right, ID Wolverine, appreciate you, buddy, and you have a good night. I don't care for a single Primer song. Ah, I do like that Jerry was a race car driver. That I don't know. It just cracks me up for some reason. Musically, I don't know. For some reason, I can't. You kind of get that little funk like Bob going to your head listening to music to a certain extent, but it's not like the most getting into it type music. Handgun class in the morning. Oh, dude, you tear those targets up, Wolverine. But yeah, not. It's not like a song I would sing in my head or get stuck in my head. But if it came on, I'd like listening to Jerry was a race car driver. Mark Herrera went to high school with Eric Kritz. Dude, my only claim to fame as far as high school is, and he did RIP, he passed away. It's been several years, but I went to school, which back then we called him Ronnie. I went to high school with Ronnie Lester, and which in his acting career was known as Ron Lester, but he played Billy Bob in Varsity Blues, the big fella, and it was crazy because his dad died when he passed away when we were in high school of either had a heart attack or it was just like heart disease or whatever because he was a large individual as well. Well, once Ron got out and about and kind of made a name for himself and was in a couple of movies, and then he had like a podcast going on or whatever. When he started his podcast, he went and got gastric bypass surgery and lost a ton of weight. Like, I mean, he was down like skinny, like probably like 170ish, 180. And then it was I want to say maybe 2016. Oh, it's been within the last 10 years. He ended up passing away of a heart attack as well. So R.I.P. Ronnie. Um, and then something I just found out today. Well, it was last night actually. I was watching Smoky Mountain Knife Works video where TC was interviewing Jason from Microtech, and I don't know why, but for like the past ever since I saw him on the YouTube videos or on the Instagram post, for some reason I thought he was a Marfione. Like I have no idea why. I just assumed, never gave it a second thought. So I'm sitting there watching the videos, and as the video's ending, it zooms in on his there at Blade Show, and it zooms in on his little name tag on the lanyard or whatever, and it says Jason McCoy. And I was like, yeah, man, I knew a Jason McCoy growing up. And I look, I was like, well, I mean, I can see where he kind of resembles him, but I mean, this dude's like jacked, yoked, and got a 45-foot long beard. So, and Jason and McCoy are both pretty common names. But just on a whim, I go to the Instagram and I'm like scrolling through his posts, and I come upon one that's got kind of a close up of his face, and he's got a scar across his nose. Well, the Jason that I knew, he had a scar across his nose, one under his eye, and then one like on his cheek, from like some sort of accident. I don't remember what it was, some sort of accident he was in before I met him, because he moved from Hickory, North Carolina to where I lived in Georgia the summer before his freshman year and my sophomore year. And him and his parents ended up going to the church that I went to, and like we became friends or whatever. Well, anyway, I'm like, I mean, it could be him. There's a scar, but you can't see the rest because it's, got the big old beard and crap. So I keep on scrolling down. Well, there's a picture of him and his son, like a comparison picture of when they were 18, and it was him, Jason McCoy. We went to church together at Northwest Baptist in Marietta or Kennesaw. They all kind of run together. Went to North Cobb High School together, and like I was over at his house all the time. His dad Dennis played guitar, and like he would play. His dad, like, it was a church youth group, so we'd go over there and hang out. And his dad Dennis would actually play guitar while like the youth group sang or whatever. And he played this like kick-ass rendition of, like, we do Amazing Grace, but it was sung to the tune of House of the Rising Sun. So that was pretty cool or whatever. But Jason used to cut my hair in his bathroom. Like he would give me a little white boy fade in his bathroom, like when we'd go over there and hang out. But yeah, it was the same exact dude. And I sent him a message earlier, but I mean, homeboy's got like 37,000 followers on Instagram, so I seriously doubt I'll make it through the cracks into his grubbies. So, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. He had a mohawk through most of school. He played football and he was on the wrestling team. Um, and he had that. I've heard people say some stuff to him about his Georgia boy accent. No, that's from Hickory, North Carolina. That ain't a Georgia accent. That's a North Carolina accent. But yeah, he's a real cool dude, man. Like, real cool guy growing up. Nice as can be. Do anything for anybody. He lived with his dad Dennis and his stepmom Beth, and both of them were like salt of the earth, just the greatest people in the world. And also his I can't remember his little sister's name, but it was like his little half sister. It was Dennis and Beth's kid, but so it wasn't, they didn't have the same mom. But yeah, real cool dude. I have not seen Gummo, or have I? No, no, I haven't seen Gummo. I haven't. But yeah, kids, that dude. The funny thing is, I watched Kids back when I was actually I was in the military. My buddy Frank, he was our first sergeant's Humvee driver. He told me about it, and he liked the way he described it. I was like, "Ooh, I gotta watch this movie. It sounds amazing," and it was. Just sad as crap, but that was an amazing movie. But no, I haven't seen Gun. Is that dude? No, no, no. Actually, I've seen parts of it. Is that with the It's got the little weird looking kid. Like he's kind of pale and skinny, and is that the Gummo movie? And got like not the neatest of hair. Mm, Went to school with some losers. Yeah, I went to school with a lot of losers. Yes, I have not seen the whole movie, Jason. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Um, but it definitely looked interesting, and I want to check it out. I think I don't know where my I don't necessarily I don't think have movie taste. I like good movies. There's no specific genre or which I mean I love horror movies like that. I'm a big horror movie freak. I've got a pretty decent horror movie collection like the old classics, all the Friday the 13th and Jason, Nightmare on Elm Streets and most of the Hellraisers and crap like that. But doing construction back out of high school in Peachtree, Illinois, and met John Malkovich. It was some of his relatives' property when all of Cyrus the Fire. Or did he tell you to like? Was he like, tell me about the rabbits, George? That's my favorite movie that John Malkovich was in. Is Daggum of Mice and Men. That movie kicks ass. Because that dude, what was that one with like insanely stupid movie like Being John Malkovich? I could not stand it. But yeah, what I watched of Gummo, it was good. I can't remember what it. There was a reason I couldn't watch the whole thing, and then I never got back to it because I know I was watching it on my laptop. I know that, and I want to say I was trying to stream it for free, and maybe could not find or maybe I was using a BitTorrent to download. I don't know, but anyway, I couldn't. I don't think I could ever get like a full copy of it. But John Malkovich is weird too because back when he was in like when he was in Tombstone and then of Mice and Men, like he was a heftier, full figured fella, and then also like next thing you know, he's like emaciated, like looks um like he had been ill or something. Meeting John Malkovich, that's it, dude. That yeah, no, that movie was it was unacceptable. Well, guys, we are 1 hour and 47 minutes and 40 seconds in, and I think we are going to call it a good solid stream. I enjoyed the crap out of it, guys, and I appreciate everyone who stopped by, everybody who stuck around, everybody who joined me in giving Quentin hell. Um, yeah, he was in Rounders. And basically, I just appreciate all of you because all of you kick ass in my book, and you're definitely worthy. So, being John Malkovich's Carpenter, you guys have an amazing night. And this is Tuesday, so I don't know. There's probably a live or two coming up in the next couple days, and I'm sure we'll catch it and conversate together. And I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. And I love each and every one of you. So thank you for stopping by. You are more than welcome to stop by anytime. And until next time, guys, get out there, EDC your ass off, and do something nice for somebody. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.